Sjogren's syndrome is an autoimmune disease in which the body's immune system attacks moisture-producing glands. More common than lupus, Sjogren's is not very well known among the general public or even healthcare providers. Because of this, it can take many years to diagnose, during which time patients suffer from sometimes very debilitating symptoms while the disease progresses. The Sjogren's Syndrome Foundation's mission includes educating people about Sjogren's and increasing public and professional awareness. Our team has collaborated with the foundation to create a game to aid in its mission. While other games prominently feature the disease, our more subtle approach is similar to product placement in movies. Our approach is to design a game that draws people in, keeps them engaged, and subtly educates them about Sjogren's without preaching or dominating the gameplay. To start, we took a four-prong approach. First, we took an ecological approach for educational health. We conducted a market survey of over 500 patients to find out what types of mobile games they like to play. Second, we researched Sjogren's to learn its most common symptoms, such as how the lack of moisture affects patients and how fatigued patients can become. Third, using organizational theory for healthcare, we considered strategies to increase the chances that health policies will be adopted and maintained. Using an ecological approach again for healthcare, we designed the in-game environment to appeal to players while at the same time providing information about symptoms and treatment for Sjogren's. Finally, we considered motivational theories for games, including the Bartle's test, to determine how to keep the targeted demographic engaged. This included identifying comparable games that are of interest to our demographic. Using these results, we designed Wake Up Koala. This 2D puzzle game features a very sleepy koala that the player needs to wake up, and this can only be done by getting water drops to her. To test the game's effectiveness, we propose an experimental study with the control and experimental groups. Both groups will be given a questionnaire at the start of the study. The experimental group will play the game for 1 week. After that week, both groups will be given the same questionnaire to evaluate whether or not the participants learned about Sjogren's. We will also capture how often they played and then analyze the data. We propose a 3-prong monetization approach to our free-to-play game. First, the player can customize the koala. Though points can be earned by playing, players can bypass in-game points and purchase items with real-world currency as well. Second, we propose in-game ads. These ads will be related to relieving symptoms of Sjogren's, like eye drops to treat chronic dry eyes. Third, we propose the possible full sale of the game to a pharmaceutical or medical insurance company for their use and promotion. Advertising will then be controlled by and limited to the preferences of the company. This approach for our game will increase the awareness of Sjogren's among the general population while at the same time producing revenue and, of course, putting a fun game out on the market.